Hello, class. We're going to do our fifth video on final review topics. So follow along with me on some of these statistics questions. First one, we're making a histogram. Remember, histogram was like a bar graph based on the frequency distribution. Let's see. Number of cars owned by families. I'm not sure what this totals to, but we have 3 families with 0 cars. So on the 0, I'm going to go up to 3. We're counting by 5, 10, 15. So maybe 3 is about here. 4 families with 1 car. 10 families with 2 cars. 6 families with 3 cars. 4 cars has 3 people. And last bar is 2 people, which maybe you call right about there. Okay, pretty simple. Use the data from number 15 above. Find the mean, median, mode, range, and standard deviation. Okay, let's talk about how we did this on a calculator. On your calculator, hit stat and first option, edit. Any numbers already in there, I'm going to hit clear and go up and hit clear. Now I'm going to put in my data. So we have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then for list 2, I'm putting in my frequencies 3, 4, 10, 6, 3, 2. What we did next is we ran the numbers. We went to statistics, calculate, first option, 1 variable statistics. Depending on your calculator, you're going to need to tell list 1 and list 2. On this calculator, I'm going to have to manually type in list 1, comma, list 2. And it gives me a bunch of numbers. What do these numbers mean? So I need to find the mean. The mean's going to be the one that has X bar. That's going to be 2.29 if I round up. The first one there. The median, you have to click down, down, down till you get to median. Median is 2. Mode is the one that there's the most of. Let's see. So look for the highest frequency. Highest frequency is 10. Across from that was 2. So the mode is 2. Whoops. I meant to write most. Range is the high minus the low. So highest number was 5, lowest number was 0, just 5. And standard deviation, we're going to look for sample standard deviation on the calculator. Clicking back up till you see the S. That's going to be the standard deviation we use. 1.3, let's round that up to 6, 1.36. 1.36, okay. Next question. I have to get a Z table for this one. Let's see. If a certain population has a normal distribution with a mean of 62 and a standard deviation of 4, let's fill out the bell curve. So we might remember the mean goes in the middle, this right here. So that one's 62. And we're counting by 4s. So what that means is 1 standard deviation up amounts to 4, whatever this stat is. So 62 plus 4 is 66. Plus 4 again is 70. Plus 4 again is 74. And I can also subtract 4 to go lower. So 58, subtract 4, 54, subtract 4, 50. What percent of the population is between 58 and 70? Use your chart in front of you to fill in these percents. I'm going to go look for mine really quick. Okay, on our Z table, we had some percents. 34, 34, 13, 5, 9. Those are the numbers we're looking for. So this is 0.3413, 0.3413, 0.1359, and so on. For this particular question, what do we want? We want to be between 58 and 70. Looks like I filled in the numbers exactly where I wanted them to be. So here's 58. And we're going to go all the way up to 70 right there. So the answer is going to come by adding this number to this number to this number. 0.3413 plus 0.3413 plus 0.1359. Let's try that. .8185. We could give this as a percent. So as a percent, it's 81.85%. Okay, I have one more question for you today. Adult female height is normally distributed with a mean of 64 and a standard deviation of 2.5. Find the z-score of a woman who is 68 inches tall. So we're going to go, X is the raw score that we're converting. Here's the formula, of course, for our z-score that we use. 68 minus the mean of 64 divided by the standard deviation of 2.5. This will be our raw score. So this is going to be 4 over 2.5. Let's see what that is. 1.6, a z of 1.6. Another question here. Find the probability that a randomly selected adult female is 68 inches, which was this height, or shorter. So to be 68 inches or shorter, we were looking at a z-score of, what was it? 1.6. So let's pretend that 1.6 is about there. So we were wanting the probability that our female is this height or shorter. So shorter, I'm going to shade to the left. Those represent, numbers less than 68 inches. So remember how our z-table worked? I'm going to look up 1.6 on here, and it's going to give me the area from 1.6 back to 0. And then I do want to keep shading all the way down past the average height, which was what, 68? No, 64. So if I look at my z-score, I'm only going to get this amount of area. So keep that in mind. I'm going to look up 1.6. 1.6 is giving me an area of 0.4452. Okay, so I'm going to write that down. So what was it? 4452 was the area between 0 and 1.6. We wanted shorter, so that counts for these people as well. That's half of the bell curve, so that's 0.5. So overall, my answer is going to be 0.5 plus 0.4452, which looks like 0.9452. The probability a randomly selected woman is going to be 68 inches or shorter is about 94.52%, or the decimal point 9452. Okay, that's our review for today. Keep studying until that final. Thank you.